trading, 365 days of trucking, 365 days of depression, 300, no, I'm just kidding, but day 43, I believe. Hope y'all doing well. Just saw markets kind of recovering right now. It's 12:39 right now, p.m. I worked a bunch. I don't want to say I worked, but let's just say I was up about 27 hours. I just slept 4 a.m. to 11:30, fueled up, did a drop in Stockton, heading to LA now, and we're going to check out the charts and see how the levels been respected as usual, boys. Let me know what levels you had marked, and if you took any of the levels or noticed and touched any of the levels. And I'll see you when we get into the charts, boys. Let's get it. All right, boys, it is 1:13. Market closed 13 minutes ago. I peeped the market on my Webull app on my phone at about 11:15 when I woke up, so I didn't take too crazy of a look at it, but I saw we were up a bit. So, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It looks like, we're up a decent amount. $5-6 move on SPY, it looks like, based on MES, and about $2 to $3 move on QQQ based on the MNQ that I'm seeing here. But let's see how they perform. So here's the 5 minute, and we'll go to 6:30. Right here is where we opened. We came down, broke it a bit. Let's see if this is so it came down, bounced it, didn't quite break the 50 EMA, struggled to break it, came down, came up to break it, tried it this time, and it right here at about 9 o'clock it finally broke and held. So where was that at? It broke and held around 2380, and if we rode that up all the way, oh wow, it was a nice 340 points right there almost. You could have rode it up for. As you can see, it went, broke, it fell under. Just got to kind of, if we take the 50 EMA rides, look at that, it bounced it, boom. It touched our level right here a bunch, this 2630 level. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like, 5-6 times. I mean, I could have moved the level up a little more to have it a little more accurate, but it definitely was bouncing this level a bunch. It finally fell through. So the last line of defense for this level is pretty much this 50 EMA. If it holds above that 2590, then we have a chance to keep riding up. But if we fall under it, might be time to ride it down to this 4-hour level at 520, or all the way down to 344 and further. Who knows? Just got to see how that plays out. Now let's go into ES. With ES, same thing right here, 630. Not really crazy on our levels. It respected it a good amount, actually. Right here it went good. Broke over, but as it break over, you have that last line of defense, the 50 EMA, which it broke. It held over a bit right there, but it faked out and came back down. It did it again. It met the 50 at our level, which is 57.98, and came all the way down to here, the 57.50, almost a 50-point sell-off. Nice 50, whole 50 level bounce. The 59.50 bounce. That from that 57.50 bounce, it came all the way up. Wow, what was the peak? Highs 58.69. Wow, 130-point move up. That's absolutely insane. What would have been a good time to confirm? I think on this 50 EMA really holds strong. So if we get that break and hold over the 50 EMA, look at that right here. It tested it, and and then it shot up over and closed. Right there is where it closed. It would have been great to enter right there. Oh shoot, oh shoot. That's the volume I have, whoops. Come on, go back, there we go. So right here, this close over the 50 EMA would have been a great take. 57.90, and you would have just held, you would have stopped out at a close of 57.85. Would have been a 4-point risk, and where would he have taken it? I probably would have went for our 58.41. 58.41 from here. 42 points. Wow, imagine that. That would have been a 4-point risk for 42 points. That's what we need to see, these kind of plays. The more I look at it, the more it's going to make sense. So it's good to see that. And then same thing MNQ did. It bounced our top level. And look at that. It touched the 50 only once right there. And it's moving on up again. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's making some moves. So there we have it. Not too bad. Nice and respectable days as always. The plays are there. We just got to implement it in real time. That's the hard part. So that'll do it for today's video, boys. Yeah, I'm in the same place. I've been on my truck the last 2 days. I went home for like 15 or 20 minutes last night. I grabbed some food, gave my daughter a big old hug, and yeah, just took off. Other than that, today I don't want to call it a breakthrough, but I'm kind of getting a little more associated with the levels we have out in the